How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sports Geek. I'm Errol, your favorite host. What's going on? What it be? What's good, fam? Anyway, listen, guys. Yankees are up 2 games in the ALCS. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm not going to say anything more than that. All I know is that they're up 2 games. Got an off day tomorrow, travel day. They're heading to Cleveland. They got 3 games in Cleveland. All I know is they have to win at least 1 game in Cleveland to come back to Yankee Stadium for the last 2 games. So no matter how this goes in Cleveland, even if Cleveland sweeps those 3 games, the Yankees still come back for 2 more games at home. So once again, all they do is win 1 in Cleveland, come back home, and win another out of the remaining 2. That's it. So I'm looking forward to the next games. Listen, I hope they wrap up. They just win 2 in Cleveland and call it a day. I don't even want the games. I don't even care about them winning at Yankee Stadium. Don't care. Just want them to wrap this thing up and then head to the World Series. And let's deal with whoever wins that series, either the Mets or the Dodgers. So, real crazy game tonight. Where do I start? Let's start with the box scores. Let's do that first because I got a lot to say. So as you can see, the final tonight was 6-3. They won last night. So that was a good thing. Holmes got the win. BB got the loss. Don't see how he got yanked in the second inning, but whatever. Let's look at the box. Let's just look at the Yankees. So Torres, 3 for 5. He's doing great. 292 batting average. Like I said, Torres usually performs in postseason. Let's look at Stanton, 304. Didn't do anything tonight, but listen, big F and G. You know, he bowed us through last night. So, if any of you guys ever seen play the game Doom, or is it Duke Nukem? Oh God, I can't remember. Doom or Duke Nukem. Anyway, there's this. It's called a BFG, which stands for big fucking gun. so now when listen, I've had my criticisms against Stanton. And I know when he performs poorly, I call him Mike. So now that he's performing better, and listen, I'm going to give credit's due. He's now Big F and G. That's his name. That's my new name for him. And I hope he continues on his hot streak. I mean, look at his OPS, 1037. That's crazy. Chisholm 1 for 4 tonight, not doing that well. Volpe looks like he's getting on base. I don't care if he gets hits, but he's got 3 at bats, 2 hits tonight, 278 batting average, one base on 1 walk. Rizzo was 2 for 4, 429, nice OPS. Verdugo's 1 for 3. You know, you can't. You know, Soto's 1 for 3. Judge was 1 for 3. Listen, the Yankees. My biggest fear with them is that they have difficulties pushing runs across the board when runners are in scoring position. I don't know why that is. I mean, even yesterday's game, it really would have been 2-2 tying the 9th if it wasn't for the pitching errors from Cleveland that basically gave up 3 runs. So it looks bad sometimes because they just have a difficult time getting runners across. I'm hoping that is a snafu and that they'll break that habit. They're going to have to put up runs. And I know they don't really play well at home. So maybe this breakaway from Cleveland, although it is in Cleveland, the Yankees play better away. That's just fact this year. So if they could put up a nice stomp, you know, even if it's just 1 out of those 2 games, just to put a statement that we can hit, that'd be great. That would be perfect. So I'm hoping they change some things around with this road trip and just hit. Cole didn't pitch very well tonight. I guess you can say he kept us in the game, right? Because he did. Didn't give a lot of innings, but here's where the bullpen shined. Once again, Clay Holmes. I've been very critical of Clay Holmes. I said he's not the closer. And I'm glad the Yankees found a different role for him, a role where he's not that stressed out. He doesn't have that pressure on him. He can actually flourish. Boone can use him as like a secret weapon in certain situations. And now Clay Holmes is not in his head anymore, his own head. Clay Holmes is like, I'm going to come in, I'm going to do what I got to do and get out. Funny stat, Clay Holmes has not allowed any runs in the postseason. Good for Clay. Clay usually starts off great, does the majority of the year poorly, and then towards the end, he does pretty good. Well, he didn't do too well towards the end this year, but it's showing now towards the postseason. So that's actually positive. Tim Hill had a hiccup last night, but came through tonight. No runs across the board. Canley, same thing. Weaver, give up a run today, but dude, he's being used a lot. I'm glad they got the day off tomorrow. He can rest a little bit. You don't want to show your closer that many times to the offense. They start to get used to them, or any of your relief pitchers. You don't want to use them, that many times against the opposing teams because they start getting more comfortable against, those pitchers, those bullpen guys. So, but listen, bullpen held tonight again, which put across the win. Guardians, let me see them. Quano's 1 for 4. Manzardo 1 for 4. Ramirez 1 for 4. Naylor 2 for 4. Lane Thomas 1 for 4. Brennan 0 for 4. Jimenez 0 for 2. Oh, that's the other brother Naylor 0 for 1. Fry 0 for 1. Hedge 0 for 2. Rocio, this guy, I mean, this guy's just killing it. 2 for 4. Just he can't stop. This guy's got a 435 batting average for the postseason. So, with that said, there was no Dodger game tonight, so Dodgers play tomorrow. So they head to Cleveland. Like I said, travel day tomorrow. But that's my biggest concern with the Yankees. In order for them to, Judge got a home run tonight. That's right, he got a home run. So hopefully he snapped that streak and he is, on his way out of that slump. Because I'm telling you, if Judge can start to perform, it's going to be a whole different team. When you saw the Cleveland manager, Vaught, walk sort of get the Judge, that's crazy. That's basically saying, bro, we know you can't hit. And if you probably can't hit, Wells behind you can't hit. Wells looks like he's fallen off the wagon. He looks lost at the plate. I'm not sure. I wouldn't deem it for bringing in Trevino because Trevino has a noodle for an arm. Can't throw people out. So why even have him back there? But Wells got to figure this out. It seems like he had a couple hard hit balls the very last at bat. I saw a lot of pitches and hit the ball very hard, but just to someone. So maybe he can start coming out of it, right? When these guys start firing on all cylinders, they can be really dangerous. They can be a competitive team to beat. And that's what we have to hope for right now. I mean, I could say the Yankees have 2 more games to clinch, but I don't put anything past any team. So I say if they go up in Cleveland and win game number 1, then, I mean, look, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything, but listen, let's just see what happens in Cleveland. Other than that, Boone's been managing pretty good. I can't fault him. He's come in, he's making moves. Like I said before, if Boone was managing this very same way during the season, I know it's the postseason, but during the season, we'd probably have a lot more wins. Straight up. And right now, it's just annoying that he's managing so well, and he might not be here next year, depending on how they perform. I think if they make it to the World Series, he's probably back. Be better if they win the World Series, but Glaber's playing like he wants to be a Yankee. I wouldn't be surprised if they give him a 1-year deal for a cheap amount of money. He probably takes it. I don't know. Clay Holmes, he might be back, not as the closer, but he might want closer money, so he might leave. So there's just a lot of big what ifs. But the Yankees are going to have a lot of restructuring to do in the offseason. Like I said, they need a third baseman. Jazz can move to second where he should be. At that point, you wouldn't need Glaber now, would you? But as we can see, I mean, Jazz got a hit towards the end of the game today, but he hasn't been performing. He's trying to hit a home run. Sorry, just excuse me for 1 second. Apologize. Okay. Just making sure. Sorry about that. Expecting a message from AT&T, but I did not get one. Anyway, So, see my Yankee hat, my divisional championship hat. That was bought to me by my better half. Thanks, babe. Looks pretty good. I was going to buy one myself, but she beat me to it. So I'm wearing the hat. Hopefully, if they win the ALCS, we get the championship hat. That'd be really nice. So, but guys, didn't want to come on, stay on too late. With the storm this past week, blew my power supply on the computer. Like I swear, I've had more problems with this computer between these two hurricanes. So I had to replace the power supply. That's why I think one of the shows you saw me recording from my laptop, which is not the best thing to record from, but that's what I had to work with. So I haven't been on here. I just got it swapped out today. I should be back in business. But with that said, the Yankees win. So anyway, I feel pretty good. I'm hoping they do well in Cleveland. And the team looks good. The team's gelling, which is good. They're not scoring runs, but they're playing as a team. The ridiculous base running errors by Jazz today. I mean, dude, just stop. I like the aggressiveness of his gameplay, but you got to pick and choose when, man. Like, these guys need to go back to the Ricky Henderson school of base stealing. Like, between he and Volpe, they don't know when to steal a base. They really don't. They guess. They're trying to get like a jumping, running head start, whatever they're doing to try and get there. And dude, you got to read the pitcher. And pitchers aren't stupid nowadays. They're going to do several different moves to throw off your tempo. Several different looks on how they're going to the mound or how they're going to throw back over to the base. So, man, you got to know what you're doing. So you can't really take your team out the game like that or be a momentum killer, right? Because what happened if Jazz was on second, if he didn't steal, and Volpe was on first, it'll be 7-3 today. 7-3, right? But got thrown out. Now Rizzo got thrown out. so I don't know. I mean, Rizzo's trying to steal bases. I mean, listen, I applaud. Giancarlo did it, so why not try Rizzo? What the hell? Rizzo's looking good. Glad he's in the lineup. But anyway, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. That's well appreciated. And what I'll do is I'll come back on. I don't know if I'm going to see Thursday's game. Ooh, it's going to be a tough one. Got a busy day Thursday. Thursday's busy and Thursday night's busy. Got a Whatnot show to do. Selling some comic books. Anyway, check me out on Whatnot. It's called Double Back Comics. So if you go to whatnot.com, type in Double Back Comics, I do a show. It's usually Friday nights at 8, but I'm doing a show about 10:15 this Thursday, and then another show again, an auction Friday at 8 Eastern time. So guys, with that said, thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I'm Errol from Sports Geek. Really appreciate you guys. Go Yankees, and let's see what they do in Cleveland. All right, guys, take care. Peace.